Welcome to another edition of Whiteboard Weather. It's not October anymore, so we don't have any spooky themes. It's just plain old and boring. But I do have a Christmas countdown here, 50 days until Christmas. Yeah, it's going to come up really quick. I'm sure a lot of you at home have already set up your Christmas lights already. I've seen it and actually heard Christmas music on the radio, which was a little bit disturbing. But of course, we have a whiteboard, so we also have some weather. Let's get into it. Now, today was pretty breezy due to a low pressure system pushing in. What low pressure systems do is they provide the chance for uplift and showers and storms. But I want to focus on the wind speed aspect of it. So closer to the ground, we have something we all know called trees. We have homes. We have stuff like that. So I'm going to draw a nice little tree. Oh no, that's not a good tree at all. Okay, we have some trees. I think I should have went for a different type of tree. These kind of look like trees, but picture, and I'm going to erase the low pressure system here. Picture when winds are blowing and they encounter trees like this. Well, they have to slow down a little bit as they are passing through them. So wind speeds at the surface are a little bit slower than winds aloft. So we'll draw the faster wind speeds a little bit up higher in the atmosphere. And it's even faster as we go towards the upper part of the atmosphere because of the lack of friction and other forces as well. So picture this. You have wind speeds that are now higher aloft, and that's also why if you're on a hilltop, if you're on top of a hill, you're getting these winds that are more direct towards you, not impacted by trees or anything from the surface. But something special happens with these winds. Well, higher up in the atmosphere, there's less water content, there's less water vapor, and the air is drier. So we're taking a look at winds. They're going this way. You're getting a loss of stuff or a loss of air here because you're getting more of it blown on the higher altitudes and higher elevations as well. So there's a bit of sinking air that happens in these spots, high pressure, but also what happens is the drier air that's aloft mixes down. So in these types of scenarios, you get drier air that's closer to the surface. So the dew point, the surface dew point today in our area was around 18 degrees recorded at the airport. So usually on a day like this, temperatures would be like 30 degrees. But briefly, you had that dry air aloft mixing, what we call mixing down to the lower atmosphere. And mixing is a fancy term. Picture the atmosphere mixing up a little bit. So the air that's moving around here has to go down there, go down somewhere, and then that drier air mixes down towards the surface. It makes it drier and makes you have a little chapped lips. I don't know. I just don't do chapstick. It's not a part of my repertoire. But you probably noticed it was super dry today with dew points in the teens. That also lowers relative humidity and could cause fire risk on days and weeks where we don't get a lot of rain. But thankfully, we got some rain last week. Next, I want to talk about something related, but a little bit different. So here, we have a big map of the United States. The next thing I want to talk about is the low pressure systems that will be coming in. Now, we have two main sources of low pressure. The first one, nor'easters that form off the East Coast and they ride up, and then we get rain or shower snow from them. The next one, forming out towards the west. And these ride over the Rockies and they travel all the way to the east and slap us in the face. But these are the ones that I want to talk about. So right now, the jet stream is directly west to east flow. We call it zonal flow. And these low pressures just ride along it like a log in a river of sorts. So these come in rapid succession moving from west to east. Now, when the flow is curved like it is most of the time, especially over land, it travels a longer distance. Picture this, kind of like a string. You pull it out and it's longer than the exact west to east direction. So this is exactly what's going to happen. These systems are going to move west to east. A good thing is they don't have enough time to soak up all the moisture coming in from the Gulf. They ride and they take the moisture from the Great Lakes, and usually that's not a whole bunch of moisture, but sometimes that could still produce a lot of rainfall. So we're going to keep on getting these systems, and they're going to come in pretty fast. The next chance for rain is going to be probably happen before you watch this, but Wednesday night into Thursday. We're going to get another one Friday night into Saturday. And then we're probably going to get another one on Sunday. So take a look at this. 48 hours between these waves of low pressure that will be coming in from the west. So that's what we're going to be getting over the next couple of days. That's going to make it rainy at times, but the good thing is with these systems, they're going to be passing in through the overnight, not during the day when we're getting things done and doing everything like that. So it shouldn't be too much of a hassle with these low pressure systems coming in. And that's it. That's this week's edition of Whiteboard Weather. Let me know if you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions there in the comments or wherever you're viewing this. My name is Anthony Bordanaro here in the Stormtracker 16 Weather Center. Thank you so much for watching.